Issue 3. Family Dynamics. All human society is shaped by family structure, but the form the structure takes varies widely. Modern cultures usually regard the nuclear family, parents and children, as ideal. But this ideal family is actually rather rare in modern society due to high divorce rates and single-parent homes. But any family, nuclear, extended, tribal, polygamous, or same-sex, is composed of individuals with their own wants, needs, and personalities. So, it is always difficult, though necessary, to maintain stable and productive relationships within the family. Pictures talk. 1. Question number 1. Do your family members communicate well with each other? Question number 2. If there are problems in communication among your family members, who are the main culprits? Why? 2. Question number 1. What are some of the rules in your family? Question number 2. Are they well observed? Why or why not? 3. Question number 1. Does your extended family often get together? Question number 2. What do you do? Who foots the bill? 4. Question number 1. How does your family divvy up household chores? Question number 2. Is everyone satisfied with the way they are divided up? Why or why not?
5. Question number 1. Do you know how to be a good parent and a good child? Question number 2. Which role is more difficult? 6. Question number 1. Do you think TVs and computers encourage or discourage family cohesion? Why? Question number 2. Can your family go for a week without using a TV or computer? Who is the least likely to be able to do so? 7. Question number 1. People generally think a double-income family is better off and happier than a single-income one. Do you agree? Question number 2. Do you think moms should stay at home and be full-time housekeepers for the sake of their kids? Why or why not? 8. Question number 1. What usually causes married couples to become estranged? Question number 2. What are some things that make parents and kids distant from each other?
Express yourself directly. 1. Is your family happy? 2. Your family can also mean your distant relatives and in-laws. Do you accept them as family? 3. Talk about the good things and bad things that happen when you interact with your relatives. 4. Do you consider your spouse's family as your own? Why or why not? 5. What do you think about three-generation families? 6. What about your neighbors? Do you get along well with them? Why or why not? Let's talk funny.
The also-ran speaks.
I'm angry about the way people think about second place in sports.
What do you mean?
Let me explain. In professional golf, the second-place person doesn't get any attention at all, and even silver medalists in the Olympic Games are ignored.
Everybody takes that for granted. Why does it upset you?
Well, I'm the second boss in my family, and nobody pays me any attention either. Questions.
1. Who is the boss in your family? Who do you think should be? 2. These days, kids seem to rule the roost in some families. What do you think about that situation?
What does it mean? 1. No matter what you've done for yourself, if you can't look back on having given loving attention to your family, what have you really accomplished? 2. Within the family, any problem, big or small, starts with bad communication. Someone isn't listening. 3. Home is the place where boys and girls first learn to limit their own desires, abide by rules, and consider the rights and needs of others. 4. The trouble with some families is that they have sedan tastes and compact incomes. 5. A family consists of a husband who gets an idea, kids who say it can't be done, and a wife who goes and does it.
6. It is not flesh and blood, it is the heart which makes us fathers and sons. 7. Everyone should have kids. They are the greatest joy in the world, but they are also terrorists. You'll realize this as soon as they're born and they start to break you by using sleep deprivation. 8. A son is a son till he takes him a wife. A daughter is a daughter all of her life. 9. Every father should remember that one day his son will follow his example instead of his advice. 10. If you were about to die and only had one phone call you could make, who would you call and what would you say?
Synopsis. 1. Oh, were you speaking to me?
Don't you ever pay any attention to anybody?
Yep. I've got issues I want to discuss. Yep.
2. Thank God they don't have any cooking rules in this house. Posting all those notes is so unattractive. 3.
I always enjoy spending time with you.
Yes, it's so nice to chat over a glass of good wine.
Get out of here, you mangy cur!
If you weren't such a lousy host, you'd offer me some wine too.
4. Watching football on TV is the husband's role at home, so I'm doing my job.
I don't mind washing the dishes. I don't want them stacked up in dirty piles.
I don't understand why I have to vacuum the rug every day. It doesn't even look dirty.
5.
Bringing up kids requires challenging them.
I hope they never let go. 6.
Having a split-screen TV brings our family together.
I can do what I like and still be together with my family.
Whoever said technology is pulling families apart was wrong.
It's too bad I can't watch X-rated films by myself anymore. 7. I don't understand it. My wife and I both work hard, but we can't keep up with our expenses.
I get so lonely and afraid and hungry waiting at home by myself until my parents arrive.
Maybe he should get a job and contribute to the family income.
8.
Control your temper!
That brat makes me so mad.
What's he so mad about? All I did was put itching powder in his shaving cream.
9.
Being together gives us much strength and happiness.
All these people next door make too much noise. I wish they would invite me over. At least you have your loyal dog to keep you company. By the way, where's my bone? 10.
I'd like to thank my family for making this possible.
Traditionally, the number 2 spot is the cleanup position.
I'm glad I could do my part for the family's success.
We don't get enough credit for all of our hard work.
11.
My husband must love me very much. Look at everything he gives me.
It seems that no matter how generous I am, my wife always wants more. 12. I'm tired of listening to you complain about money all the time. Let's change the subject.
Who's talking about money? I was complaining about your lack of attention.
You never listen to me. 13. If you follow these 1023 simple rules, you will grow up to be responsible adults.
You must memorize and recite them every day.
I wish you hadn't gotten them that PowerPoint for their anniversary.
When they get to number 500, wake me up. Then you can take your turn to sleep through the last half.
14. It takes a lot of work to keep a car on the road. I need to have this big car, but gas is too expensive.
My compact is easy to drive, easy to park, and easy on the pocketbook.
15. There's a bear. Somebody should call the police.
Will you guys relax? I've already called the cops. They're on their way. We're doomed. That bear's going to eat us.
Why is everyone so upset? I just wanted to ask directions. 16. I'm not your biological father, but I love you just the same.
Even if you're not my real dad, no one could ever be a better father to me.
17. I need a break. You two torture her for a while.
I'll bang my drum and sing as loud as I can.
I'll make her clean up after me again and again. That'll drive her crazy.
I wish I could get a good night's sleep just once.
18.
New name, but still your daughter.
Same name, but on my own now. 19. I want to help my son. Why won't he take my advice?
I want to be like my dad in every way, but I hope he doesn't go bald.
20. I'm dying. Can you grant me one last request?
You know you can depend on me always. What can I do for you?
Bring me a triple burger.
With cheese?
Yes, and hurry.
Anything else before you go?
Hold the mayo.